All right, so this is the entrance of potential space. Wow.
I myself love industrial, so I like this.
Yeah, this is old, but this is cool old. This is not like basement flooded old.
No, this has character to it.
And looks like you've already got a thermostat in there. Do you have air conditioning or anything?
Yeah, there's vents right here. So.
There's vents up there. Employees only. Wow. Let's go on. Yeah, this could be where the bored people that don't like dealing with people go. Order.
Watch your stuff.
This is the kitchen? Oh, so we can make lunch back here. We could replace all of this with Zalmos. Paul has his pocket flashlight with him at all times.
Public restrooms.
Wow. This bathroom is bigger than the office almost. At least the spot that you're in.
It's multiple HVAC in here.
Yeah.
So this is because this was 2 stores. That was
At one time.
Yeah. So you see this kind of opening here.
Oh, okay.
This is where. Hi, Annie, how are you? This was one store. That was another. Yeah, you can. Want to take some pictures? Yeah. Wait, the super's coming to turn the lights on downstairs.
Oh, okay.
So take pictures here first, and then when he comes, you can go down. This way you have light. So this is a load-bearing wall, though, just so you know. So this wall, this brick, isn't coming down.
That's
Unless you do something like that,
no,
which costs a ton of money.
This would be fine the way it is.
Yeah, this is totally fine. We would have no.
Your openings to get to that side would be 1 and 2.
We have no problem with the wall. The only
Yeah.
thing is I would probably want to get rid of some of the kitchen stuff just because I have no use for it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get rid of all the kitchen stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would imagine,
like that's.
right?
I mean, we could leave in the infrastructure. I don't mind having the hood, the vent hood that can stay if it needs to. But as far as like all
Yeah,
the
all
tables and
this
everything,
stuff is all just.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have like a microwave and a toaster off.
Yeah.
like the vent hood, it's something that
The vent hood we'd probably want, if you
Yeah.
don't mind, we could just enclose it so it's there for
you
one
could probably
day.
leave it open even.
Okay.
I mean, we have stuff that could use venting anyway.
Okay.
So you said that there were 2. There were 2 spaces. This is the 2. That's the.
Yeah, so this was 2 stores. If I were to divide it, I would close it up right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I would rent this 1,000 square feet
Uh huh.
for 5,000.
Okay.
And then I would rent this side, 1,500 square feet, with the kitchen for 6,000.
Okay.
If you take the entire space, we'll do it for 10,000.
That's
And then you
fair.
have 2,500 square feet.
Yeah, because then you
This
don't
all
have.
just comes right out.
Because we have a space it's longer than this, but much narrower right now.
Uh-huh.
So being able to take this plus that is what would make this worthwhile.
Yeah.
And that we would definitely be looking at a deal where we take both. We need the space and it makes life easier on you. You don't have to build stuff to
Absolutely.
divide it. As long as you'd be okay with, again, it's just taken out. So
No, I mean, that's the goal.
does this space have a liquor license out of curiosity?
It had a beer and wine license.
Alright.
Whether or not they had a real liquor license, I still don't know.
Yeah, because this probably has to go then, as cool as it would be, with how
Yeah.
tough it is to get a new liquor license
Yeah.
in New York. It's not my business anyway. But I like the bar idea. I really like I like the fact that the bar is over here,
Yeah.
so you
When
could have
we
the
left
customer
it-
service people deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, 'cause
that's kind of what we figured. It still serves as a good counter.
Yeah, because like Apple has the Genius Bar, and we service primarily Apple products, so it'd be cool to actually have a bar. We could call it like the Real Genius Bar or something. Anyway. But so this is nice. So let's just go. You mind if I go behind?
No, go do your thing. Feel free, wander. Just wait to go downstairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said,
There's a
otherwise-
downstairs.
There's a whole basement.
Wow.
Comes with it, storage. I'll have the super here any minute when we can get down there.
Paul, are you here?
Yeah,
Oh, you're over there. Oh, you're over there.
I'm downstairs.
Oh, we're not supposed to go downstairs until he turns the lights on. All right. Yeah, Paul.
This is massive down
Dude,
here.
Paul, he's asking 10,000 bucks for both spaces if we take both. He's willing to knock it from, he was at 65, 6 for one and 5 for the other, 10 if we take both.
This is massive down here.
Dude, this is,
It keeps going.
dude,
It keeps fucking going.
Careful down there.
dude.
I got light.
Oh, cockroaches.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They're all dead. Oh, they sprayed.
Okay, we
It
killed
keeps
it.
fucking going.
What the fuck?
There's an office all the way in the back.
This is
too.
$2,000. This is, and it's not flooding.
No.
Okay,
Well,
what's that?
Just mud.
Dead cockroaches. All right.
It's got kegerators. We can have kegs.
Paul.
It's got multiple entrances to the street.
Dude, this is awesome.
You'll slide
I keep
quicks
saying,
down
dude,
here.
I feel like I'm from California. You could slide quicks down
We
here.
can slide the quicks
We
down
could slide
here.
all people's MacBooks down here. Show how much we respect them.
You got an office back here.
Yeah, this could be
Alarm
your.
system.
How about this is your office? There's a lot of cockroaches, dead cockroaches.
Well, they sprayed, so that's good. Restaurants come with cockroaches. That always happens. But at
Yeah.
least they're all
Oh.
dead.
Gross. But still,
Utility closet.
this is exactly what it is we're looking for, really.
Backup. That's
Backup?
a backup. That's a backup generator.
Backup generator.
Yeah, that's
Redundancy?
a Generac. That's a backup generator for the building.
Holy.
For this space, probably.
So, do you see like any sort of walls being built in front of light fixtures here so far?
No.
What are your red flags?
No,
What do you
none.
detect?
The only thing that I detect is that there's a lot of like this walk-in cooler. There's a lot of restaurant equipment in here that we don't need, but we will wind up just using it as storage space. It won't ever turn on.
That was one hard cockroach. Did you hear that crunch?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, this just needs a bunch of cleanup. This doesn't
Yeah.
need any
Yeah.
construction.
Oh, cleaning. Yeah, that's the thing. Like cleaning, some decorating. Also, they have that bar upstairs. We could call that the Genius Bar. Did you see it?
Yes.
But that could be where you deal with all the walk-in customers. You know how I said we wanted to have several tables next to each other so you could deal with multiple people at once? You could have 3 or 4. Oh. Look up. Look up.
What? Where?
No, just away from the cockroaches.
Oh, yeah.
I hate cockroaches.
They don't bother me.
Reminds
Another walk-in cooler. This is an employee area. These
Yeah,
were
this is-
employee lockers.
Wow. Yeah. This is where Kevin has to put his flashlight when he comes in every day.
That's really weird that there's a window to nothing.
Oh, this is cool.
I wonder where that
Oh, this
door
place
goes.
is huge. There's another lady upstairs that wants to take it. Fuck that. This is my store.
Nope, that's sealed shut.
That's
No,
where.
This is good.
Yeah. All right. So. All this cleanup and stuff,
Yeah.
and this would be,
This
and
is
also
just-
getting rid of all this is gonna be a pain in the ass, I imagine.
Not really, because people will buy this. This is sellable. The landlord sounds like he's even going to take care of it.
If I take care of it, take and sell, but still.
Well, he'll probably put this on the market and sell it all. So this is just going to be general cleanup and lighting and, that's all we need.
Yeah, this is about the same price as the other space, and it doesn't go up in those ridiculous increments that the other one does, and you don't have to do all that bullshit construction.
No, this is nice. I like the character on the inside. I like the beams and all that stuff.
Yeah, it has an old rustic feel to it,
A bunch of stuff.
but not old falling apart rustic feel. It has a nice rustic, like this. Look at this space. This is very nice. But what is also? What are these shutters over here that you have? You see the shutters? How does this work?
And then you would have to have a stick to hold
Oh
it
yeah,
up.
so no, before we open in the morning, if somebody shows up and is like, "Are you open yet?" No, but if you could deal with it through here. So,
Yeah.
What do you have? I have an iPhone 10 and I want to pay $600 for my data. Up. What do you have? I have a television remote and it's not clicking. Close. That's. Yeah, Paul. This is.
Hello.
Yeah, we looked through the basement with the flashlight and it really
You can
looks.
see
I like it.
There's a breaker that's, oh, I can turn the light.
Yeah, look, see, Paul. How many customer service people you could have here? Look, 1,
2, 3, 4.
You could luxuriously fit 4 customer service people up here, right in every one of those little nooks and crannies over there. You could have all the, like the little like DC board, test screens and all that, housings, register over here. So the thing is, our store right now is not set up for that really well, or at all, honestly. So you could have all that stuff over here. And the cool thing is, let's say that most of the techs are working in the kitchen.
This will be gone. This will be a pass through to the.
No, so what would be cool is, so Paul, you know, one of the things that bothers me is that when Hannah or Kevin take a laptop, they have to walk it over to the slot, then walk back and go behind the chair. What if we had laptop shelves like the one we have now? You have pass-through slots so that you just put it in here. A1 is something that you can grab from this side or that side. So the moment you're done dealing with one customer, you don't have to walk over there and all that shit. You just put it right back there, and somebody grabs it.
Yeah,
And then what are we gonna do with all this stuff though? Like this is. We'd have to have a really good layout plan, but this is enough space to be able to make that happen. Look at all the lights on the floor too.
I like that. It's very industrial. I like it.
Whoa! Do you hear that? Do you hear the lights?
No, that's one of the refrigerators.
Oh yeah, your refrigerator. Because as soon as he turned that on, I heard that come on, so I thought it was the light.
No, this is nice. I like this.
This is beautiful.
See, this is minimal construction.
Yeah, and like it's not reconstructive surgery. It's
No.
just putting the stuff that we need in.
Space.
Yeah, this is just putting the stuff that we need into the space. And maybe just getting some furnishings. These couches look like they're...
Yeah.
It's an East Village bar. Like people
Yeah.
probably fucked on these couches while high.
I like it.
Knife.
Just in case.
If somebody doesn't want to pay for their recovery. Oh. I like this rustic feel. I like the idea that you walk in over here and you immediately are greeted by stuff over here. We'll have flux coming out of this one. NC559, ASM.
There's a second door too.
Yeah, we have an emergency exit. I don't know if this is attached to a fire alarm or not. Actually, with the space this large, I'd have to get a fire alarm, I imagine.
Most likely, yeah.
Look, they have cameras installed already.
Yeah,
Those
I
look
saw
like
that.
Hikvisions, or knockoff Hikvisions, or what Hikvision knocked off to make theirs look like whatever.
Yeah, we can probably reuse them.
Oh, ew.
What are they?
Analog. Gross.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, fuck that. It's
Well,
still. Wait, we have to take a picture of the Ethernet wire, because that's what YouTube chat's all going to be concerned about. Only this.
Which Ethernet
Is
wire?
that Cat 5, 5E, 6, or 7? That's the only important thing here.
I think that's regular Cat 5.
And we never addressed it. Yeah, we can't take the space anymore, I guess. So those are radiators. We should ask if the place comes with heat. Because, you know, that's one of those nice things that we don't have right now. How do we heat the front in the winter, Paul?
What, here?
I mean,
oh,
the other,
ours?
Yeah.
We don't heat the front. We only heat the back.
So what do the people in the front do during the winter?
They wear more clothes. It encourages customers to leave quicker.
I like the vibe of this place, and more importantly, the space, the price, the location. It seems like a trifecta.
Yeah.
Because you get a feeling when you walk into a space with there's a part of your brain that's calculating all this stuff quicker than you'd be able to calculate it if you wrote it down. When I walk into that other space, I have, you know, the wall redoing, the potential flooding, the air conditioning unit. I have to get make it ADA compliant with a lift or a ramp in the front, or a ramp or what's the word I'm looking for? Something in the front. There's too much stuff that has to be done to that space.
This is already around.
Down to plumbing, like most of that foundational stuff is already done here. Not only that, but there's a lot of furnishings that we could reuse. You're waiting for your repair here, sit here, or here, or here, or okay, maybe we place the chairs. These are a little nasty, but you know.
No, I kind of like these for customers waiting or talking to a customer or something.
And it smells nice too. So is any of this, since this is wood, do you have to worry about rotting or anything like that?
No.
Termites?
No. No.
Because the first apartment I lived in, the landlord would say,
I think that's like soaked in creosote and everything. That's good wood. It's nothing structural here.
my GoPro's getting warm. So what do you think?
I like it.
Let's find the guy and tell him I'm interested in putting in a bid.
In front of the other lady that wants to put a bed?
Yeah, I'll beat that lady. I mean in the bid, of course. In the bid! You misogynists, assuming I mean otherwise.
I think they went clear downstairs.
You guys saw that. I couldn't get the lights on.
Yeah, we saw.
You good?
Yeah, we saw. I'm honestly, I'm happy with what
All
I
right,
see.
good.
and
So
I'd
you don't
like
need
move
me to
forward.
turn on the.
We
the
looked
lights.
through it with the flashlight.
Yeah, you
He's
got
very
it.
detail oriented, so I know that he looked through everything.
You saw.
Yeah.
So there's 2 walk-in boxes that obviously you guys won't need, but you can use those for storage.
The kegerators.
The kegerators. Okay, so you saw what's down there, and obviously everything you saw is included in this space.
Okay.
So it's all storage.
Yeah.
4 entrances from the outside.
Did you count 4?
4.
Yeah, but we've been looking for a while for
3,
spaces, and this is the
4,
one that gives me the
4.
feeling of like I'd like to move
let's
to this
do it.
space.
All right,
So
let's do it.
what do you? Let's talk about what you would
Give me
need
some
from us
money.
and all that.
Money talks right now. Nah, we'll get the ball.
Paul, did you bring it with you?
Did you bring the briefcase of cash?
Nope.
Ah,
I left it in the store.
Yeah. How many of our store can we fit in here right now? Including basement.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, including the basement, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
But we need it.
We get it.
We're growing so much, we need the
talk
space.
Okay, you good? Call me. Let me know. Okay. They want to put a Chinese restaurant here.
Chinese restaurant.
Like this neighborhood needs another one.
We need more repair shops, not more Chinese restaurants.
All right, so I'll email you guys. We keep this very simple, right? Meaning, like, I'll email you guys. Who's the owner of the company?
That's me.
Okay. So you're gonna text me your email address, and then I'm gonna send you a standard application to fill out. It's personal information, business information. You're gonna email it back to me, and then I'm gonna run a credit check on you personally. Then you're gonna give me financials on you, and you're gonna give me financials on the business. Okay? If all checks out well, then I'm gonna give you guys the terms of the lease, basically as we discussed. You're interested in the whole space for $10,000.
Yeah, I don't want to split it.
You don't-
As is. Like,
As is.
the less you mess
10,000.
with it, the better for
Yeah,
us.
I'm gonna give it to you as is.
That's
so it's
perfect.
gonna be your responsibility to remove everything in here, take care of it.
That's all fair.
All the restaurant equipment.
We'll keep, some of it will go.
Right. So we were selling all the restaurant equipment for $50,000. You have no need for restaurant.
If you want to
equipment.
sell it, then I don't need that.
Exactly.
As is, like,
Yeah, if you
take
want
it.
to get somebody in here to buy
That's what I was
that,
gonna
go
say.
ahead.
So
Yeah.
let me see how I'm gonna figure that out.
Okay.
Because being that you're throwing it out, it's worth something to someone.
Yeah.
It's worth more
I
than it
was
is.
trying to recuperate $50,000 in this equipment. I'll figure that out. I'm not gonna obviously hold you guys to it, but if it stays in here, then it becomes your responsibility. It comes with the space, and you have to get rid of it. You're looking to start soon, I'm imagining, right? You want to start at least like
As soon as possible.
October 1,
Yeah,
realistically.
we can't fit in the space right now.
Yeah, okay. And then as we mentioned, you wanted a longer term lease.
I would prefer a longer
10,
term. I'd
10
like to-
years.
yeah.
Yeah, we would too. So like I
Because
said,
but after we had a very kind, nice landlord. I got a long lease because I knew that I saw the trend of everything getting bought up. Right after it was bought up, the building went on fire 2 times. It's been flooded. We have no heat. We
Yeah.
have no gas.
Yeah,
We,
what's the
they-
heat situation in the spaces?
so we have building heat,
Yeah.
steam
Okay.
heat, but you also have, you see like there's radiators
I
there.
saw a couple of the cast iron.
You'd have to look into if you wanted to do the central air dual system. That's up to you guys. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
we'd rather a longer lease because I don't want to like.
Yeah, you-
building gets bought
you're
for
gonna-
$80 million and then I get kicked out
Yeah,
for a chase.
no,
company.
exactly. And you're gonna probably have to spend some money in here to make it.
Do you know the infrastructure here?
As far as-
Where's the other side of the condensing units and stuff like that?
Abel!
I'd like to see the rest of the infrastructure of it if possible.
Yeah, I'll get you guys. What we'll do is we'll come back. You're gonna probably have more questions, I'm imagining, and we'll want to. So, you'll make me a list. If I could get him now and he knows where it is, I'll show it to you now. But if not, then we can revisit the space and we can get you access to everything you need. what else? And that's it. I mean,
Do you know if there's HVAC in the basement?
I think they're on the roof. You mean the actual?
No, I mean,
the units.
is there ventilation down there? Is there, is it a heated air conditioned space?
Oh, is it
Yes.
downstairs? No, it's heated.
It's
'Cause
heated,
there's-
yeah.
yeah. But there's no air conditioning down there.
Okay.
What would you be doing downstairs?
Most likely that would just be stockroom.
Stockroom?
Yeah, like
Stockroom, maybe
storage.
shipping.
Mhm.
That's about it.
Okay.
So we might want to put ventilation and air conditioning in the one main space, and then the
Yeah.
rest would just be stock.
Yep, okay, that's what I figured. I don't believe there's HVAC down there, because that's typically these restaurants, they don't do it, you know what I mean? Heating, I know there's the building heat starts from down there, so it's gonna be nice and warm down there.
I would at least want some kind of ventilation.
Yeah.
Even if it's not HVAC, I would at least want
You
ventilation.
definitely want something down there.
What's the weird door go to that's down there? There's a door and window.
The little door in the back that
Yeah.
goes to the residential side of the basement.
Okay. Because I think it's screwed off.
Yeah, we try to, we can't, I don't think like block it completely off because you need access to get there,
Okay.
but put a little door there so
Mm.
you can get in.
Yeah, it was weird seeing a window in the basement
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah. So that's the process. You're gonna have some questions that you're obviously gonna, you'll email.
Yeah, so if you message me what your email is, I will get back to you with all the documents that you request.
Text me your email.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send you the application along with the, some of the outlining of the terms that we went over. What's the name of the company now?
Rossmann Repair Grouping. 2 S's and 2 N's.
Text that in there if you don't mind. And you're located where now?
First Avenue in Coffee Street.
Put the address in there too, so those people know what it's gonna look you up, you know? And basically what you guys do is repair electronics.
Yeah, that and data repair. Like if you go to drive and sticking or on data off the case, do the phone over for the ocean and stuff off of it. So much the electronic repairs at these small
Well, if we get this going quickly, I'll likely have to have you guys do the space. Yeah, I may just do that. And that's it. Back.
Look how large it is. There's echo. Reverberation.
This store, the restaurant has central air conditioning?
They're talking about whether it is central air. Oh, he says that he's going to show the air.
So you want to see the other side of the AC?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
just pause.
condensing units. That's the evaporator, the air handler.
Lights were just on the other day. This is. Which store, wait, which store were you talking about?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, this one,
Uh-huh.
okay, this is right. This is to get to the residential. So technically, this space is not part of the, not for you
But
guys.
this is our mechanical room.
But this is, the building is mechanical.
Wow, that is dirty.
Yeah, these are.
Desperately needs to be serviced.
Yeah, look at
That's
that.
fine. That's just normal.
So we
normal-
have access to, there's no roof condensing unit nonsense, like
No,
at the
it's
other
all-
space.
It's all down here.
Yeah, because at the other space we were looking at, we have to put in a condensing unit on the roof and it's a royal pain in the ass.
Yeah, no, everything's right here.
So this is all easily accessible without having to go.
That's it. And if you need to get access to it, we just ask that you give us a heads up that you're coming, coming back.
Yeah, we could do that, that's fine. Whoa, I thought that was real for a second. That's... Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Nice to keep the mice away.
Does it work?
Yeah.
They're seriously?
Usually, yeah.
They're that dumb.
Rats see that and they just...
They're that dumb?
Yeah.
Wow. Impressed.
These are just for this.
Yeah, just for that one.
And those are for the other
And
side.
that's for that one.
Are these all for HVAC or is this for the walk-ins too?
They're working too.
The
Yeah.
walk-in too?
Two
Do you
of-
know which one is which?
I'm not sure.
No. Okay.
You're comfortable with how to...
We'll have an HVAC guy come in and evaluate it when we're ready.
This one too. This.
HVAC guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is probably all for walk-ins then. These little units are probably all for walk-ins. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
one.
these are probably.
Yeah.
These are probably the two walk-ins and
That's
the
all
kegerator.
walk-ins. That is going to be for the building
And this
for
is
the space.
The biggest one I imagine will be for us. The smallest one probably for the apartments.
I'll be
No,
there.
this is all ours.
Oh,
This is for the refrigerators, and that is for the space.
So that's for air conditioning?
That's for the comfort of the space. This is for refrigerators.
This is just for, so this is restaurant stuff that we wouldn't
Yeah.
even be, okay, so this is,
this wouldn't even be used. This
so
would
we don't
stay
need
off.
this at all.
Right.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
would-
if you
this
would
get
want to,
locked off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think this is of any value, but
No,
we'll see.
they're impossible to be able to move.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what you'd have to kind of service.
Yeah. Yeah. Those fins look awful.
if worst case scenario, we just replace
It's a
it.
big unit. Yeah,
But at least
it's easy
pull an
to
apple still.
it's easy to replace the condensing.
And it's in a it's in a place where you can get to without having to
no,
deal
no
with the
crane and all that.
Just,
Exactly.
how do we get in and out of here if a HVAC guy needs to come down here?
You
You
just,
can go to the straight to the building.
Okay.
Right.
So there's plenty of room here. Yeah. If they had to bring one down.
yep.
This is my garbage area. So this one is.
That's the residential side of the building. Yep.
That's great.
Oh, this is not this.
No, that's the residence.
They need to come in. They can come in right from here in case you don't want to go in through the basement and around like we
Well,
did.
if they're bringing in a unit like that, it's never going to fit
No
the
way.
way we did.
They're gonna have
So
to come this
right through here, perfect. Yeah. That's good. Do they have files? Does the building have files?
The building does not have Fios cable, right? Spectrum. Spectrum.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, we're like on the list.
Yeah.
We're getting Fios.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. When I have no idea, but
Yeah, 2048.
yeah.
Spectrum is a price to pay for this, because this is a pretty nice space.
So yeah, I would want to do some kind of ventilation in this room at least. This would be shipping, receiving.
Yeah, the shipping guy doesn't need a window.
Yeah.
You work down there. We just have to make sure it's comfortable.
Everything else is just storage. Look at this. We've got storage shelves and everything around.
And then this is east. This is Avenue B.
Okay.
This is Avenue B. So that wall that I told you was opened up upstairs, that's this right here.
Yeah.
So this is technically the two sides. So you have the two hatches on Avenue B. 1, 2, and then you have the hatch.
This is on 4.
Right. That's why when you said 4, I didn't know where you went. Unless you knew something I didn't know. But if you count, that access that we just went out by the condensers, then you have a little office here.
We have a sink. We have multiple sinks.
Yeah, we
Got
would
running
probably leave some of this.
Our space is so small, the sink is so small, you can't put a water bottle in it to refill it.
Oh, Bell, there's heat down here, right? This is heat down here? There's no heat down here? Oh, okay. I thought there was. I take that back then. I apologize. That's why I wanted to confirm. Hey, Paul. Just give me a few. I'm just in another store down the block. I'll be there soon. No,
Before we have the Newmark place as well.
Oh, okay. Give me a few. I'll be right there. Thanks. So there's no heat down here then, I guess.
If we needed
But
it
you
for
know
the
what?
electric,
I was
we
gonna
could-
say.
I just
think
need
you're gonna need
ventilation.
heat down here. You're gonna need ventilation down here.
That's the only
Because
thing.
it doesn't get cold down here in the winter, you know?
Yeah, just something to circulate air.
This
Or-
part,
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I meant. This is all enough. This is
Yeah.
This is a how where all the heat distributes upstairs through all these pipes, so it gets warm down here.
Yeah,
You're not
it's
gonna
getting
need
warm.
you're not gonna need additional heat. If you needed air, if you wanted to cool it, that's a different story.
That's
You're gonna need to cool it off in the winter.
and the absolute worst case scenario just winds up being storage with no ventilation.
Yeah.
But still, it's nice to have the option.
Yeah.
So
It's not impossible to add HVAC down here.
all right, I think we've seen and just had most of the questions answered that we're gonna have for immediately. So,
You text me already, right?
yeah, so send me the application and all the information that you would want me to send you on the business
Yep.
owner, financials, etc. Like
gonna
what
send
specific
you
things are you looking for, so I could send it to you as quickly as
Yeah,
possible.
I'll send that over to you this afternoon, you'll send it back, and then we'll get the process rolling.
All right.
All right? Good meeting you guys.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Good meeting you.
You don't want to see the small little restaurant up the block, did you?
Nah, this is.
I was gonna say,
Nah.
it's like a half of this size. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
750. And it's really just a restaurant.
After seeing this, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I
one.
was gonna say, you can't even compare them. This is the best value in terms of
I couldn't
square
really
footage.
tell what was inside there because what I was doing is I was walking up to the place that they're closed, like putting the GoPro camera up to the window and
Yeah.
trying to see inside. But yeah, if you're telling me that it's about
No.
smaller than this, then that's not what I'm
I'm
looking
going
for.
there now. I mean, you're welcome to join us, but it's
How much is that being rented for?
6,500.
Yeah, I'd rather go with this. If it's the extra money is worth it.
No, it's way more value.
Does the landlord or whatever the building commission have any objection to putting steel shutters?
Like gates?
Yeah.
No.
For the
feel
entire
like
thing.
you feel like that's probably what you would need.
Oh, I almost forgot. Last question. I'm so sorry for this. In terms of like gate, does the owner of the building have any issues with us putting up some sort of gate or protection or stuff?
I just
That's
asked.
what
Oh,
he
yeah, you
said.
said shutter. I didn't know you meant-
Shutter, gate,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew what he meant.
Yeah, because the thing is, again, this is mostly electronics.
We're
It's not
not opposed to it.